Hello, fellow survivors. We're back here in Road to 500 Days in Coastal Highway during the Aurora, where you left me with trades being active. Now, here's the thing, I'm not entirely sure what to do here because we're still early in the night. We got a trade that's completed, which is the salt, I believe. Let's see, here it is. Yeah, ton of salt. Why not, right? And how's my capacity here? Oops. Yeah, we could just go and do that. Of course, there is a there's the aurora wolves out there. But maybe we could go collect it and start the next trade. Then go to the Desolation Point. Yeah, I want to go to the Desolation Point and get the batteries for the special trade. But I think we're gonna do is I think we're gonna drop this here. We're gonna go and complete this trade, as in go and pick it up. It is picked up, right? Let's double check. It's been a minute since I actually played on this save now, because I've been doing all these other projects. Let's just see what he says. What's he doing?
What's the latest?
It's the latest. End call. Yeah, gotta go pick it up. Let's go. We can start the next trade while we're at it. I think that's what we'll do. Let's grab the boat. There's the aurora wolf. They're afraid of the light, you see. That's why they stopped. But standing here, they can't actually get to me. Simple as that. But there is the aurora bear as well, though. Which is a whole nother story. I think that's all the aurora wolves done. I think they are all dead. So what we're going to do, I think, we're going to head to the trader now. Get the salt stuff. Might go in and sleep for like an hour. In Misanthrope. And then warm up a bit. And then grab the salt and head back. I mean like that. Start the next trade, sleep. And then I want to go to the Desolation Point and get the batteries. Because we need the car batteries for the special things that he offers, like the special blueprints and stuff. My understanding is that if you get high enough reputation with the trader, then he will forfeit those car batteries and you trade something else. But I don't have to wait for that, so we can just do it now. And also it can be a little excursion to Desolation Point. I mean, why not?
My fingers feel numb.
The thing is that this particular episode, might forgive me, I'm currently exhausted dad. Had a nice day with the family, but was it exhausting? Because the baby got tired. My oldest son, he didn't snooze, so he got very upset in the evening. I don't know, there's a lot to handle. I was very tired after. I was actually just going to go to bed. But then I got a second wind and I thought, let's have a little something easygoing and do an episode of Road to 500 Days. That's what we're going to do. Currently working on some Outer Misery videos and an Interloper walkthrough and a bunch of other stuff, but let's just do this. Nice to just play regular Interloper sometimes. You need a series. We're not that far from 300 days. Nice to get that sorted. Let's just sleep here for like an hour. There we go. Perfect. Warmed up. Still got the aurora going. Overlapping all the aurora noises. There we are. Let's go and grab this and head back to the garage. Sutherland is out. We got some fish. This condition is still alright. Take all of this, thank you. What's the condition of my sleigh, actually? My sled. That could be better. Might need to hunt some deer. We might have to do that because this will eventually break. So we should get some deer. What I might do, I might go to Desolation Point, but I'll kill some deer along the way. What we'll do now, we're going to take this back. We completed the trade, you know. We're going to take this back. We got a bunch of salt, which is nice. And we're going to then go to Desolation Point. Might hunt some deer while we do that. And we're going to get the car batteries and bring it back. That's pretty much the plan. I don't remember what we have at Desolation Point. It's been so long since I've been there. When I was there last, we had the whole Campfire incident, which I think was like day 70 or something. I think it's like close to 200 days since we were there. We should go check that out. We should go see if the campfire is still there floating in the air or what happened to it, you know. Need to check that out. Okay, we're gonna go get the car batteries. We'll do some beach combing along the way. Might kill a deer. And just like take it easy. And bring some resources back eventually.
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I got the wind against me now. Good old coastal highway. Big open space. I killed all the aurora wolves, so I'm not too worried about it. It's funny to think that this run started when the DLC came out, the Tales. So when this started, we didn't even have Signal Void. You can go to a Forsaken Airfield, which I did, but you didn't have the radio. And now, all 6 parts have come out, and we're just barely halfway. You know, so what's in store for the other half, right? Just gonna have to see. There are, of course, a few things coming, like they have said there'll be at least one content patch before The Long Dark 2 is released. If you're watching this video or somewhere in the future, this video is recorded in September 2025. Black Frost or The Long Dark 2 comes out late 2026, so probably at least a year from now, probably December 2026. So it's a while. But they have said there will be at least one content patch, but that's not coming until 2026. As of right now, there's the aurora there. Okay, gotta be careful of that. You might want to go this way, actually. What was I saying? So, at the end of this year, you get episode 5. Intermediate episode 5. And then, somewhere like maybe like spring or something next year, there will be a content patch where they add things like some trader stuff, some safe house stuff. They might add Hunted Part 3, and there's some other bits and bobs, because the trader and safe house customization is something that can be over time to add things, you know, kind of like The Sims almost. But then after that, we just have to see what happens. Look at all this light. The flickering. This is the visual enhancements update. The aurora flicker creates this really powerful light. Street lights flickering, yeah. Got a lot of health here, but think we'll be okay. We just gotta sleep, you know. I don't think the bear will come up to my face. It's just slow. Killed all the wolves. So normally going out the Aurora with this little health, with this, you know, so many obstacles, it's not a good idea, but I know where everything is. I killed all the wolves already. Saw the bear, he was over there. There he is, all the way over there. So nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna be fine. There we are. Check out these gas prices. So you got this.
Pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Alright, let's go inside. And there we are. Very nice. Okay. Yes, I am there. Let me just drop my salt. Reynard style. How you doing there?
Up for another trade?
Always.
Let's deal.
So I want the porter's soup, which is a lamb, but it's a bit of a bore, but okay. I think we'll get that. Cereal. Oh, cool. 20 firewood for one box of cereal? No, that's not happening. Potatoes, 6 silver, that's not the worst, but I don't really need it. This is easy, the salt, wool toque, flour. Maybe let's get some flour. We don't even need all this stuff, of course. It's a lot of meat. We could just get only this thing. That's enough of a trade, right? Maybe we could add one thing, like we need to get some lamp oil anyway. So we could always get 2 of these. Get 2 salt. Yeah, maybe we get 2 salt. I think that'd be right. So I might do is, I think I have enough fish for that, so I could just go over there and put that in. Yeah, let's do that. Alright.
Right. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. So we got a load of salt. Gonna be good if we make the meat curing box, which we will not make right now, but handy. Okay. Do I have any deer hides? I don't think so. No, I don't even know if I have a Desolation Point either. The radio. Any secret messages? Yes. I didn't have this one. Apparently a small tree tipped over in the storm last night. It was leaning up against the side of the garage when I pulled up this morning. What did I see walking around up there? A wolf. I almost choked on my coffee. I left her be, and when I went out later, she was gone. Bill Farney, good old Bill Farney, stopped to fill his truck with some of his crew, and they were able to chop it up. I paid them in timber. Even now, the island still has a few tricks I haven't seen before. Folks at my old plant at the mainland would have lost it if they saw this. I don't get it. They chopped it up? What does that mean? So it came out later and the wolf was gone, and then Bill came to fill up his truck with his fuel, I guess, and they were able to chop it up. Chop up what? Oh, the tree. The tree tipped over. I completely forgot there was a tree in this story. I paid them in timber. Right, I get it now. Okay, so let's also pick up or finish eating this fish I left on the floor. We're going to sleep. I think I would like to sleep longer, so maybe I could exhaust myself a little bit here. Run a little bit. A little jog. And that's probably good enough, I guess. Let's, oh, not much water, but we should have a bunch of water. I'm going to put 10 hours. I don't think it'll be quite 10, but we'll put 10. Alright, so we got 2/3 of our health. That's fine. It's early morning. What we could do is we could head back to Misanthrope. But first, let's just check inventory. What can I leave behind? Right, so we got some feathers we can leave behind. We got an arrow to harvest. We can also put in here, I guess. Anything else? All right, yeah, put these in there. Then we got... I don't really need to carry the spray painter. I'm not going to do it now, at least. I might carry it around later. Lantern fuel, that's for trading in that, so I think I'd like to put that... You know, this is the trading area, so to speak. Let's put that in here. I think that's probably it. Is there anything else I'm carrying around? I don't think so. Coffee's almost ruined. Doesn't matter. Oh, we need to do some repairs soon. Actually, we could do one of them now. Is there any cloth in here? Yeah, we got some cloth. Let's repair these thermal underwear, so they're almost ruined. You see, I'm still not mending level 5, I don't think. It takes a long time to get mending level 5. Ice fishing, that will come in time. Mending level 4. This takes forever. These ones here, we'll just by reading books. Same with rifle. We'll get there though with this. Okay, let's see. Did I leave some fish out here? Let me just have a look. Yeah, we left this fish, which you can eat. I think we're gonna eat a bear meat instead though. I'm not going to take any food. I'm pretty sure there's food there. Water. I think we're probably good to go. It says take hammer. Bring wood and hammer. But for the Riken, that can't be right. I must have a hammer there already. Let's just check. Yeah, I got one in the forge already. So that can't be right. I think it meant the hammer for the fishing hut. That's what I referred to. Speaking of family, a little cut there of me entering the building was 2 seconds for you and 2 hours for me because the baby woke up. This might be a short episode. But I would like to get to Desolation Point. How is it looking mapping wise? I haven't actually mapped Misanthrope even. We should maybe do that. What I think we're going to do is we're going to head to Misanthrope to put in the stuff I had for the trader in terms of water and food. And then the other stuff we can wait. Actually, cloth. Let's bring the cloth as well. Because that's something that we can do. 8 cloth. Is there anything I can leave behind? I don't think so. I mean, I can, but I'd rather not. We can repair the other stuff later. Cool. Love that I have the festive sweater. Yeah, it's looking good. I think I'm gonna head out now. 6 arrows, that's fine. Oh, there's salt and stuff we got. Condition of these now. Still 100. Okay. Let's go. Because it's early, it's fairly cold still. It's minus 16. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't need the wolf pelts. At least I don't think so. I'm going to my woods. Okay. I'm going to head to trader to drop off the fish and whatnot. And we'll rest a little bit in Misanthrope Island. Just to get a little bit later in the day and a little bit more fatigue. And then we'll head into Desolation Point. And we'll do some beach combing as well as we're doing this to see what we find. At this stage in the game, there's not much, good stuff to be found in beach combing, but I could get a flare, I could get a sapling, Could get matches, could get cloth, scrap metal. There's different things you can get. Any feathers? No. Here we have all this stuff that's like cooked and raw. I'm not going to take any food because I don't need to, I don't think. Raw salmon, that's for oil. We'll do another cooking session later to get some more lamp oil. We do need to go into the aurora mine as well. It's a little bit of a death trap, but it'll be okay. Nice calm day in the coastal highway. Not too cold. I am running nevertheless, just to get to over here. Put in some fish and some water. So that's done. Suppose I could wait. I suppose I could go up here first. We haven't mapped this apparently, so let's map this too. It's one of the other long-term goals of this run, to just get the perfect map as far as possible anyway.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
That's good. Ready to drop. Let's go in here and sleep for 2 hours. Maybe 3. I'll put 3, but I think it'll be 2 hours. Very nice. Fully rested. It's noon now. Unless the weather turned, it should be a little bit warmer as well. Oh yeah, look at that. What a beautiful day. -10. See everything. Very nice. And now we're going to go down here. -10 is fine, yeah. We could have repaired stuff to be even warmer, but not going that far. There's refuge several places. Skeeter's basement, caves, this and that. It's easy. Let's pick up these fish. And put that in here. Wait, I can't put that in. Sorry, for this rather. There we go. That's done. One extra fish. Now it's just the lamp oil and cloth. Let's put the cloth in there too. So now it's just the car battery and lamp oil. We have about 1 liter of lamp oil. So that's good. But we needed to get more, which we can do by cooking. Well, we could have gone to the aurora mine. There's usually a jerry can there, but I don't want to use the jerry cans for this. We're going to head to running highway now, but we'll just check briefly here. Anything glaringly obvious on the ice? It's getting cold now because of the wind. -21. Let's speed up a bit. So far, there's nothing particularly interesting. Air is out for a walk. Got a boat over here, looks like. Good harvest is dead today over there, but I don't usually do that. Let's have a look over here. What we got? It is possible to get to this island, but it's not really worth it. You have to go all the way up and around there. It's awkward. No, there's nothing there, you know. I think you should be able to go there, though. I don't see why you couldn't. I think they should just make it traversable and put some sticks over there, a couple saplings. That's it. What we got here? We got a fish. Okay, salmon. And that's it. I don't really need the salmon. Is this going to attract wolves? So I'm going to drop it by this car that's over here. We're going to, I was going to say Skeeter's basement, but it's actually called
If I don't lure him up.
like highway basement, or like there's a name for this family that I've forgotten. Like the Bridge family or something. The name for it. You got the wind straight against me. Come on. I need to make a fire or anything. It is sunny, so I can make a fire with a mag lens, but I don't really need to. There's enough. We're gonna go take refuge in the basement, probably. Then there's the mine, and after that you have church, lighthouse, all sorts of things. Shouldn't be any wolves there either. Nevertheless, I'm going to drop this fish here. I'm carrying 8 rose hips. I might pick these rose hips up. So I can either make them into a tea, or I can, I suppose, make pies. Yeah. What I like about Crumbling Highway is that it's got a lot of this golden grass. It looks really nice in sunlight. Little dull here, but here you get it. It's quite shiny. Little things or little minds, eh? Oh, what's your favorite thing about the Long Dark? Well, I like the grass in Crumbling Highway. That's what made me buy this game. Let's see. Could be a couple of wolves here, so let's be a bit careful. It could come out of nowhere as well, so let's not take any chances. I don't have full health. If I ended up in a struggle now, I probably would survive. But there is the chance that I wouldn't. I have, how much protection? I have 38% protection, which is pretty good. But, so almost half the damage is reduced. But still, could still die. Let's not risk it. Okay, so I don't know if there is anything. It's been so long now since I've been here that I don't remember what I left behind here at all. Let's check this basement. I thought it was here, but it's actually over here. There it is. Let's see. It's called just the basement. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Nothing, I guess, right? Didn't leave anything behind or anything. Doesn't look like it now. I could harvest this for scrap if I want to warm up. Suppose. Didn't really bring any food. I think we can just sleep for an hour here. It's sufficient. Yeah. When was I last in the Desolation Point? I think it was around, yeah, 51, 55. I don't think I've been back since. I don't think so, because now we start going to Forsaken Airfield, then we start doing the stuff, you know, and all that stuff. There is actually a radio tower in Desolation Point, which we should repair. There are 2 radio towers. I forgot about this. That is part of the DLC in that. Just going this way to check. That are not part of Single Void. But if you have the DLC and you get these radio towers around, that's part of Single Void. There are 2 towers that you don't have to repair, has the wolf. I very rarely go this way, actually. Hey, Wolfie. Come here. That's your friend. Now it's -7. I need to walk now. There's one here in Desolation Point and one in Blackrock. And if you repair those, they don't impact Single Void at all. What they do impact is your ability to use the transmitter in the relative regions. So if you repair the transmitter here in Desolation Point, it will allow you to use the radio, the shortwave radio, in Desolation Point and in Coastal Highway. And there are some supply caches around, and you can then find them with the radio. That's basically what it does. If you repair the one in Blackrock, I believe it triggers that you can now get the radio in, well, Blackrock, Ash Canyon, and I think Tim Wolf Mountain as well. Yeah, I think so. Unless Tim Wolf Mountain's Pleasant Valley, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's basically what it does. So it basically allows you to get more supply cache. And as you know, in Interloper, there's not really much to that. There's the supply cache, they're around, but usually they're empty, or there's like one piece of cloth or something. There's very little in there. Very, very little. That said, though, there used to be, when the cache and everything was launched, which was a Single Void, that was part 2, that was like March or something, 2023, over 2 years ago. You could actually get the technical balaclava on Interloper in one of the supply caches in Desolation Point. So if you went and you repaired the radio tower in Desolation Point, there was a supply cache. If you found it, you could actually have the balaclava in it. I think that's been patched out, because I don't think that's supposed to be possible anymore. I think you meant to only get it through the Single Void quest line. But I could be wrong, but I believe that's how it is. I'm picking up all of these coal, because we can use it for the forge. And as usual, remember that the coal respawn timer resets when you pick it up. So even if you don't need it, just pick it all up. And if you're heavy, just drop it somewhere. Drop it at the entrance or wherever. And then you'll have a stack of coal for when you come back, plus the respawn coal. So unless you don't have the space, just pick up all the coal you find. Oops. Lots of coal. Lots and lots. Usually 1 or 2 more here, yep. Oops. Now we are at the entrance. Yeah. Good old Desolation Point. Let's head to the Stone Church, because I recently discovered something new about the Stone Church that we can talk about. What's the temperature? -8. Tropical. We're carrying a bunch of coal, so we're good. And I have the hold on, yeah. I'm gonna have the stress pistol out, just because I haven't learned every single change that happened with the wildlife refresh yet. So if you're not familiar with it, in 2024 in December, they released part 6 of the Tales. Was it in December? I think it was in December. And they then finally added the global wildlife refresh to the game, where they changed all the animal placements. But not all of them are changed. So in the past, of course, I've had years to learn who all the animals are, and I knew what all of them were. Like, I was never surprised by a wolf. Obviously, you know, one could sneak up on you because you smell and that sort of thing. But I knew where every wolf was in the game, pretty much. But and same with bears, moose, all of it. You just learn it from memory. But then they changed it with the wildlife refresh. So now some of them are somewhere else. Many of them are still found the same place as before, but there are some that have changed. And I haven't actually like gone around and mapped all the changes. So far, in my experience playing the maps, is that it's mostly the same as before. But there are some changes. There are some wolves in places where they didn't used to be wolves, for example. In Summit, for example. And some other ones. And there's some changes to rabbits and that sort of stuff. But generally speaking, it's okay. Here we got saplings, but I'm not going to cut them down. We can just leave them here. I haven't mapped this, actually. I have mapped it, but it doesn't say that I have saplings here. Let's map this then. There might be new spawns as well. There you go. So for that reason, I prefer having out this rest pistol, just in case there's a wolf or something I just haven't figured out yet. Okay. Here's something interesting about the stone church. So let's see if I enter here now. Yeah, it's not nice. Look. So it's -9. If I go in, it should be like 11 degrees or something. 11. See? Told you. How's that possible? So there's this thing here where this is actually outdoors. You can't get cabin fever here as far as I know. And on outer challenges, so outer Loper or outer Misery, this is one of those places that's allowed to stay in if you have an outer only challenge. Because there's a wolf going for a rabbit. Because the challenge of, say, outer Loper is not to never enter any man-made structure, it's to just always stay outdoors. And because this church does not have a loading screen or a significant warmth bonus, really, we count this as outdoors. While other ones, like, for example, the Mountaineer's Hut, we count as indoors, because also Mountaineer's Hut gives you cabin fever, but this place doesn't give you cabin fever, I believe. But however, a viewer pointed something out to me that I never realized. I forgot the name of the viewer now. I'm really sorry I don't have it handy. But if you are listening, you know who you are. That Stone Church actually and Mountaineer's Hut 2 actually have a high warmth bonus than you think. It's actually 20 degrees. As you can see here, it says -9. And now it's -11. The reason we don't think about that is because it actually increases over time. It increases from day 1 to day 50. Now, how's that possible that the warmth increases? Well, I'm pretty sure I know the answer. The answer is that it doesn't. It doesn't increase. What happens is that the world gets colder, but the interior stays the same. So if you spawn in Desolation Point in Interlock, which you can do, if you enter the Stone Church, you only get like a 4 degrees bonus or so. You're barely warm at all, and you consider it outdoors. But if you then come back 50 days later, you now get a 20 degree bonus. So presumably what's happening here is that there is a static interior bonus thing here, but it's amended by the world temperature. So when the world around you gets colder, the interior hasn't changed. That's my guess anyway. So for that reason, actually, you can be warm in here now. You get quite a significant warmth bonus in here, but only in the late game, not in the early game. It's not interesting. So now you learn something new. And when this was pointed out to me, I was like, I don't think that's right. That would be weird. But how much time do you ever even spend in Stone Church? Huh? How much time have you spent there? So what I did is I did a modded run where I just spawned there on Stalker, I think it was. Or maybe it was Interloper, actually. And I used a mod to speed up time. And sure enough, the world outside got colder, but the church got warmer. So that's basically what's happening here. What is this? Powers of deduction. So yeah, Stone Church. And then you can argue, does that mean that that's outdoors or not in a challenge? I don't really care. You just choose one. I mean, you're still outdoors though. The whole thing is broken. You just have shelter and warmth bonus, that's all. But it's not that different from going to a cave as far as I'm concerned. So I think it's still okay.
I feel numb.
But you decide that. Okay, so here we are at the lighthouse. It's starting to get dark. That doesn't matter. Let's just see what we got up here. So it's been 200 days since I was in Desolation Point. Now forgive me, but 200 days or 2 years or so in real time it's been since I was here. I'm sorry, I don't remember what I left behind. But that's also what makes the Long Dark kind of fun, because the world now is so big. You know, in the past when the Long Dark was new, it was a smaller world, you know, there was not much to it. Yeah, of course we got cooking ingredients because they've added them.
Handy.
The world was much smaller, and it felt like, you know, cozier, I guess, because it was very little. But now it's so massive. But the good thing about being so massive is that if you go everywhere, by the time you explore everything and then come back, you've forgotten half of the stuff you did. So it's kind of like re-exploring what you did. Yeah, what to be stuff like this. Let's just check also quickly here. Yeah, no. So that I always liked that this concept that because it's so big, and even if you play every day, then you probably will still forget, you know, when did I last go to Desolation Point? Maybe you went to, you know, Bleak Inlet just to do the milling machine or whatever, or the woodworking tools or something, and then you don't return for hundreds of days. And then when you do return, you're like, what was I even doing here? Did I explore this? Did I explore that? I can't remember what I did. So then you go and basically re-explore things, and you'll find, oh, I left this behind. Oh, I had this here, and, you know, you rediscover a bunch of stuff. So that's kind of fun, you know. You get to rediscover the map, which is really cool. Really like that. Okay, let's hop down here. Hopefully the moose isn't up. The moose spawn in Desolation Point has changed. It used to be on the bridge, but now it's out on the ice. Oh, it's one of the possible spawns anyway. Let's check the beach. We're at it. Our own personal Death Stranding beach. This is a sapling. No, it's birch bark. That's fine, we'll take it. But this is a sapling. Huzzah! We'll take it. Hehehe. Very nice. I want to quickly see if there's a deer around. Is that reclaimed wood? I think it is. We don't really need that. There is a deer over there. I can see it. I kind of need to kill a deer before the sled. I'll take the pelts back with me. I might warm up first, though. We'll see. You can also hunt on the way back. I don't have to right now, I guess. Let's. We don't have that much help. Let's have an inventory and stuff first. See what we got here. There's a doe, and I think there's another doe that went in there. So there's two of them. Yeah, there's the other one. Okay. Before I hunt them, let's have a little look around and that. See, also because I haven't been in so long, when I came here last time, they didn't have Frontier Cooking, as you noticed, or the camera. So now there's stuff to find. Now there's film to find, there's cooking ingredients to find, and none of that was there before. So it's a whole new thing. Here we are. We got ruined rabbit that's raw. Let's eat this. It's 200 days old venison. That's probably very tasty. This is actually 6%. Really? Are you serious? It's not ruined. It's 6%. After 200 days, really? Okay. Fine by me. But yeah, because things have been added since I was here last here. I was probably here on part 1 or 2. Probably part 1. But now there's more things to find. Let's see what we got. Is there anything new in here? Oh, yeah, look at this. We got a bunch of saplings and stuff. Oh, look at this. We got their hides. Ooh, very nice. Might spend the night here and repair the sled. We'll do it now, but I think it takes too long. Okay, what we got in here? So in here we got a bunch of stuff here. Let's just wait a little bit first. Might wait here. Okay, we got some coal. And I don't need to carry all the coal that I got here either. Let's drop most of this. So that's a big pile of coal. That's good for forging. We don't really need that right now, though. We might just wait in here and pass some time. Oi, the thermos. This was also added later, of course. Forgot about that. That's another thing that's new. And I guess we got everything. Looks like it, yeah. I might just stay here until the morning. Let's just have a look also up here. Memento, I should have looted. Oh, we got the green sunset. Oh, that's my favorite. Yeah. There it is. I love the green sunset. I still don't really understand exactly what causes it. Some people said it means an aurora is coming. Could be, but I haven't really noticed that as a pattern, but I could have just not noticed it, of course. But look at this. Watercolor green skies. Oh, this is already changing to be white, but we still have a green sky over here. So turning more blue. It's fading already. That's cool though. Okay, anyway, let's head inside. Let's take a piece of meat. How much water? We're fine. We're gonna stay here, and I want to sleep as much as possible. So I'm just going to pass time here. I'm gonna wait this out until I can sleep either 10 hours or until the morning. I don't want to be dehydrated, thanks. I think we're probably good now, actually. Let's put this somewhere. Doesn't really matter where, as long as I can sleep. And have a drink. We could drink it birch tea, I suppose. I'm not sure if it's necessary, though. I'll tell you, we'll drink one. Just to speed things up a little bit. Then we'll have a drink. And sleep. We'll put 10, but it'll be 8 probably. Well, you know, it was an aurora. Interesting, eh? Okay, let's pass time a little bit, because I don't want to start repairing this and failing. Okay, so let's take a cured gut and their hide. And let's repair the sled. 100% chance of success. Oh, we can repair it 100%, but I'm going to repair it now. There we go. Perfect. Let's eat this bear meat. We're out of water, but I think there's more water back in the Hibernia. If not, it's fine. We'll just make some. There we go. I could take this bear hide and repair the bearskin coat. I might do that after. We'll see. Oh, whoops. Missed this. Ah, the hammer. Ah, okay. Ah, this all has been moved. That was good to know. I did think, like, wasn't there a hammer here? That's the whole point, right? So let's put the hammer down here again. The hammer belongs here. Where are you, hammer? Yeah. And we can put the books down here too. The fire log over here. A newspaper. We don't really need a newspaper. I think that was it. There was a tomato soup. We'll take that with us. There we go. Okay, so we got a bear pelt that we can kill. We do need to check out the cave in Desolation Point to see what happened to the campfire bear. That's the whole thing. Got a t-shirt about it, you know. Okay, I'm not gonna hunt the deer in that case. I still need deer hides though. I like to always have some deer hides in every regional base because, you know, I don't actually have the deer hide pants. I use combat pants still, but I have the boots. It's repairing those. Let's check the beach coming. There's some over here. What we got here? Is that reclaimed wood, I think? I think it might be. And birch bark and something. A stick? It's a stick. Need to install that mod. That's a fish. Take it, I guess. There's a mod which I might install, even though this run, this Road 500 Days, is a vanilla run. There's no mods in it at all, other than, you know, the ones I use for cinematic aerials and that sort of stuff. But there is one mod I would love to have installed, which is the Lonely Orca, which adds an orca swimming around the coast here. That's all it does. Can't interact with it. It's just there, and I really like that. I think that's neat. So I'm tempted to install that just for some aesthetic purposes. I call it Orca the 52 Orca. You can maybe guess why. If not, I'll explain it another time. So yeah, maybe in the next episode, if you see an Orca around, then I've installed that. What's the mapping here? I'm mapping those things. Okay.
Sure getting cold.
Should be some wolves around here. Okay, where's the tower? Should be a tower here. There it is. Let's repair this while we're at it. This will trigger an aurora the next day. Well, that doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, so we need stuff. Isn't there a supply cache here? No? Okay, well. We'll get that fixed. We need scrap and wires and stuff. Okay, so in here, we should have some more food. Yep. Not a lot of food though, just a little bit.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Why are we going here? Let's see. Let's check the... Okay, got wood. Oh, look at this, salt.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, all empty. I guess I used the Riken as the main base. Didn't actually check all the lockers in there. That's alright though. Let's have a look around here. Could use some more fuel. So I've been here before, of course, but they may have changed it. Let's do the rounds. It should have been searched. Yep. What is the here? Any changes here? Sometimes they add loot. Let's check. Okay. There's the batteries, and there's a lost and found too. Boom. So, what's in here? Whetstone. Okay, take the whetstone. And we got these batteries. There's one. That's heavy. I might go and just change the thingy right now. Is it new? No. But yeah, the batteries are what I came for.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Place this. A wolf I hear.
This pack is getting too
Yeah.
heavy to carry.
Bear is around somewhere. You can hear him. He's up behind here, I think.
It's goddamn freezing.
He's over here, yeah. Can I get up here? I think you can. Let's see if I can get up here again. There he is. Okay. Might kill the bear just to have the bear cave clear. Where'd you go? That's awkward. Does he fit through there? I guess he does. Alright. I'll harvest you in a minute. Actually, it's sunny. Let's just do it right now. It's a good place for a fire anyway. Might as well grab him. Water him, make some water.
One little fire.
Put a couple of coal on here. Some sticks. Oops. Let's make some water. We don't really have much. Let's quarter this guy. Let's do this again. Alright, let's go. Usually I don't quarter things, but here I am because I want to get some of this stuff going right away. There you go. The hides. Stuff we can house inside, I think. Why isn't this good anyway, I guess. Let's make some more then. Look at all these guts. Can I actually pick them up? Well, because they're kind of on the fire. Yeah, I can, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so the bear is no longer an issue.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Let's put that all inside. We can harvest all that stuff inside rather than here. We'll move to the right end later. Let's put the hide. Okay, because we're gonna bring all this food with us too, I'm gonna drop everything that's heavy. Yeah. So we're gonna drop water, fish, even this stuff, all of this stuff really. It's too heavy. Good enough. Okay, grab the rest of it. All this inside. We'll get cabin fever, but that's okay. Drop them over here. And let's get the rest. We can get the meat, and now we have more resources in space already. It was okay though. Already, like, it was okay. let's grab the rest, which is this one, this one,
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
and just wait until that's done. Pick this up. And now we can go inside. There you go. And while I'm traveling light, let's just look around here quickly for the batteries. Maybe two more. Here's one. Put there. There's another one. And I saw one more. Anything else? You have this hidden area over here, which of course I broke through, but now you can just move it to the safe house customization. So there's that. I guess we're more or less through then. See if there's any wires or anything like that around. There might be some on the Riken. I don't think there's anything up here really. Newspaper. I saw there's a battery there. I think I saw, yeah, there's two more. There's five. There's 5 batteries in here. That's crazy. So there's one here. And there's one over here. There it is.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And that's 5 batteries, really? That's a lot of batteries. Yeah. We're going to take these back to the trailer. We used one already to repair the tower. We're going to take these back to the trailer. Or at least, you know, at least 2 or 3 of them. But can you believe it that before you needed to put the trailer wanted like 3 car batteries for some of this stuff? Oh yeah, you want to know how to make a wolf coat or wolf pants? That's fine. Just give me 3 car batteries. I'm like, what? Like on Interloper especially, like this. Yeah, you might find 3, but outside of the towers being repaired, yeah, you can maybe turn in 3, maybe 6. There's not that many car batteries around the world. It's a bit limited. All right, let's pick all this stuff up again. Put it back on. We go. The fire is still going, right? So we could maybe cook this stuff, I guess. While the fire is still going. Really that heavy? Really? Whatever. I'm not gonna do a whole cooking session. Okay, let's just this. It's faster to do the other one, but we're just gonna do this. Eat this salmon. Or drink. Oh, I'm carrying too much water, I see. Let's just cook this. There you go, and then and finally put a couple sticks on here. And then we are done cooking that stuff. We're gonna sleep until morning because I'm getting exhausted. There we got some wolf meat.
I can drop any of this gear.
You can just drop here. And let's just put some water here as well. But I don't need to carry all this stuff around. It's good. While we wait, it's not that cold anyway. Let's go in here and see if there's any metal to break down. Because there should be. Here, for example. It's gonna get dark is the only thing. So there's any wires also. We need wires. There might be some on the right. Yeah, let's do the metal door. Those 2. We need 5, I believe. Lost and found. Oh, okay. That frame is really big. Has another door. Here, there's one more we can find here. One more door I can break down. Hey, whetstone. It's this, but that takes too long. Had I seen earlier, I could have done that though. What are these themselves? Same. Okay. There's one more door here. Okay. Check this. Yeah. The door. Should be okay, I think. Yeah. And that's the way out here. Oops, no. Let me just see if we can access the secret trailer. That works. It doesn't seem like it, no. But as long as you crouch and you enter here, you enter a different trailer. It's funny. Let's repair the metal bits. We need 3 fuses. Let's go, Astrid. Put your gloves up for this, huh? Yes, I need wires and fuses. 3 fuses, 2 wires. Okay, we have to come back for that. There might be some on the right, and I don't know. Okay, all good now, I think. We're gonna go and sleep. Let's see. Oh, we can sleep here. Yeah, why not? But I think we're gonna sleep here.
Full rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Let's eat. Oh, we don't need to eat anything. Let's have a drink. And let's sleep. It's morning, more or less. Let's go outside.
I'm so hungry in my life.
Night mission mode. So I'm gonna go and have a look at one thing. Let's have some food first.
Starving.
Let's see some ruined wolf meat. Why not? There you go. Now it's cold, but that's okay. I just want to go check something. I want to have a look at the bear cave. I want to see what's happened to the campfire there. Might as well have a quick look in here too. Anything here? Doesn't seem like it. Let's just wait a little bit. Warm up. And out we go. So the bear's been killed, so we don't have to worry about the bear at all. Still some wolves around, but that's okay. I could go into Scruffy's cave just to see if Scruffy has respawned, but I don't think Scruffy respawns. I think Scruffy and... have I killed Scruffy? I have killed Scruffy, haven't I? Yes, I haven't killed Sketchy. Sketchy does respawn, so if you're not following, like there's these special indoor wolves. You got Scruffy that's here in Desolation Point. Fluffy in the cannery. Used to be in the dam. You got Sketchy in Hushra Valley. And then the cave system in Far Territory, you got Maisie. And I killed all of them. Although in this run I haven't killed Sketchy yet. But the only one of those that respawn, I think, is Sketchy. Maybe Maisie also, but Scruffy, I think, doesn't. Fluffy definitely doesn't. Once Fluffy's dead, she's dead. Hey, look at this. Got ourselves a nice, beautiful sunrise yet again. Very nice. Let's have a look here.
Jeez, this is cold.
I've been here before. Okay, let's have a look. Where's the campfire? Wow, it's still there. It's still there. It's floating.
What do you know? Looks like I
Oh,
survived.
that's too good. I don't suppose... Is it sunny? No. I think it's worth a match, though. We gotta light a match just to celebrate this. This is ridiculous. So this was an early episode. It was like episode, I don't know, 17 or something. And I killed a bear and I put a campfire on top of it. I don't think you can do that anymore. I think they changed it. But as a result, now we have a campfire that's floating in the air. You know, I don't think I've ever looked at a campfire from underneath before.
Ow! Hot, hot, hot!
Ow. Okay, maybe don't do that. Hey, we learned something new today. You can get burned from a campfire
Feels like it's still burning.
if you get underneath it, as you do. I could treat it, but we'll just wait. It'll go away. It'll go away in like 3 days or something like that. Sorry, Astrid. I didn't realize you can get burned going under here. That's funny, isn't it? I assume also I can warm a tea, putting it like under here.
Okay, that hurts so much.
We're gonna have to listen to Astrid complain for a while. That's funny though, isn't it? With a tea. Oh, we got some meat as well. Very nice. Salt deposit. Ah, this is nice. Nice floating fire. What's the best, like... This is so weird in so many ways. Yeah. That's the floating fire for you. Isn't that funny? Oh dear. I'm glad that it's still there. It's a memory of the past. That it's still there. I like that. That it didn't move it down to the ground, you know. That's good. I like that. We can also, of course, make wood. So let's sleep for an hour. Can I sleep under it? God, I can. I can sleep under it. Oh, nice place for a nap. Now I die in my sleep from burns, you know. Isn't that amazing? Alright, fellas, right. I think I'm going to call it here, actually. So, then the episode ended up being a little bit longer than I actually pictured, but that's fine. It's always a journey in itself, even if it's a small trek. But we got more so we came for. We got all the car batteries. We also killed the bear. We doing the tower. I think before I leave here, I would like to repair the tower. The only thing is, I have to see. I guess it's in the Riken probably. The Riken might have the fuses. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to go back to coastal and then come back again. It's not really that important though to get the fuses and the tower fixed, but it's nice to have it fixed, you know, because then I have the option of turning on the handheld radio and look for things if I really want to. So I think it would be nice. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, and then we'll bring the car batteries back and we can trade them for this recipe thing, and we're on our way. And then after we leave Desolation Point, unless we have to come back with the fuses, we're probably not going to come back again for a while, or I definitely will come back just to check if this is still there. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you for watching, survivors. I'll see you next time, and remember, fires float, and they can burn from underneath. Alright, bye bye.